Welcome to another virtual improv show with the LA Connection players. Today it's our 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time teen show. You can follow these guys on our YouTube channel, LAC Comedy on YouTube, and check all their shows. It will say 5 o'clock Saturday. We also have a 2 o'clock teen cast just taped earlier. I'm Ken Scove, the founder and owner of the LA Connection. We're celebrating our 44th year of dishing out fine comedy improv, and we're hoping to have our theater open sometime this summer, but we're going to stay virtually online forever. We love going in and live streaming into your homes or wherever you might be in your car. Hopefully you're not watching us if you're driving. But we've got a great show today. Before I introduce the cast, let me introduce the director and host of this show, John. And John, what are we playing today?
Hey, Kent, we got some short form improv games. Everybody's going to love them. We may even see a reality TV show parody. We may see a lounge singer. We got some fun stuff cooking. And back to you.
Oh, that was good, John. You are becoming such a fine announcer. I could switch roles with you. You're so good at that now. The first game these guys are going to jump into is opening lines. But before we jump into that, let's introduce our cast today. And we got 3 newbies in here today, starting with Gloria, who's a regular.
Hey, y'all.
All the way from Canada. And our first show, Jillian. We're excited to have you, Jillian.
Hi.
And Sebastian, he's a regular.
What's up?
And August, it's her first show, and she's doing it in April.
Hi.
And Eddie, who said he had a very bad day, so we're going to turn his day around right now, Eddie.
Happy birthday.
And Stark.
Yep, that's my name. Hello.
But he's not raving mad. And Justin, who's been with me since he was 2.
Hi, Ken. Yeah, that's about right.
And our first show, Kai.
Hello.
Who's introduced to our team by her friend Yoni, who's a regular on this team here.
Hey.
All right, John, the first game, as I said, is opening lines. The opening line today is, you should have come clean. You should have come clean. And now I'm going to go clean myself in the other room. John, I'll be back in a few moments.
Okay, thank you, Kent, for that visual. So we're going to start every scene here with you should have come clean, but each scene's going to be different location, characters, relationships. You should have come clean. Let's get 2 people hands up to start. Stark and Eddie.
You should have come clean. My parents hate when there's this much mud in the house, dude.
Listen, I'm sorry, but something you gotta understand about me is I was born with the brain of a pig. All right, every free moment I have, I run out in the rain and I roll around in the mud like a barn animal. Okay, it's just the way I am.
You should have told me that. This is a deal breaker, okay? My parents are gonna be here any minute. They cannot see you like this.
You're right. I'm a freak.
No, you're not a freak.
Scene. And Eddie, I told you, stop playing yourself in every scene. Play a character. Let's get 2 more people. You should have come clean.
You should have come clean, man. I don't know what to tell you. Look, son, I always told you it was important to tell the truth, and now you've landed yourself in jail.
Yeah, I know. I just, I didn't mean to steal the cookies, but the cookies, they were so yummy, and I had to steal them and break into the store, and now I'm arrested. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, but you stole all the cookies, and now there's none. You stole every single cookie in America. You broke into all the stores. You should have just, after you ate that one really special cookie, you should have come and told me, and I would have helped you. But then now you're some cookie addict, and now you've gone and taken every cookie in America, and now I mean, look, it sucks that you got arrested, but more importantly, there's none left for me.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can have my poop right here.
What?
Scene. And Sebastian, come on, you can play some characters. You don't have to always play Eddie. Okay, let's get 2 more people. You should have come clean. Okay, Kai, Gloria, and Justin.
You should have come clean.
You know, Mom, I'm so sorry. It truly, I didn't mean to offend you, but I really wanted to go on this date at the county fair, and I didn't want you to say no.
Look, you know that I've always been the proudest of you, honey, but I've always thought that, it's just not appropriate for you to go out and have fun when you should be staying inside and studying for your classes.
I know, but I need to live. I need to break free out of these walls and date that 42-year-old man that I met
ever since you were born, I swore to myself that I would keep you locked up inside your room 24/7, all right? And I've kept to that promise. And the very thought of you just going out and enjoying yourself, enjoying the devil's playwork is just something that I would like you to avoid at all costs.
Mom, you're ruining my life.
Now you better shut up, honey, or I'll put you in the cabinet again.
Okay, scene, and Eddie was the 42-year-old man. Okay, 2 more people. You should have come clean. All right, we've got Kaya, and we've got August.
You should have come clean.
I know that I shouldn't have taken the last quinoa popsicle from the fridge, but I need.
And you didn't tell me about it. Is the thing. You could have just come and asked me, and I probably would have let you had it. But no, you had to come and sneak, and you left the box in the freezer, and then I thought there were more.
I didn't want Mom to know that I've been eating the quinoa popsicles just because, well, I just. She'll freak out. She'll think that I'm going on a diet, and I'm not going on a diet.
Yeah, we all know you're not going on a diet, but you don't need to cause me such pain just to, I don't know, get out of getting in trouble with Mom. I don't know. You just didn't think about my feelings ever, so,
Well, your feelings don't really matter.
That's actually really hurtful. And feelings do matter, but just you never think about that's hurtful. So.
I think you need some therapy.
I think you need some therapy. You're the one who just said feelings don't matter.
My feelings obviously matter.
So why do my feelings not matter then?
Because you stole the quinoa popsicles last time.
Scene. Okay, yeah, this is a classic debate. And that's in one of Eddie's nicknames, QP. Let's get our last person and Eddie out here after all this ribbing. We'll let Eddie go a second time. Okay. You should have come clean. Eddie and Jillian.
You should have come clean.
I know that you like it when people are really cleanly, but sometimes people just don't have the energy to take a shower.
Yeah, I know. My improv teacher, John, once told me the same thing. But, at the end of the day, all that matters is, you don't go into public just stinking, I knew an improv teacher named John who made the same mistake. Every week he showed up to class and was just, oh my God, he stunk. It was awful. He smelled so bad. I don't think that man ever showered. Just don't be like him, whatever you do.
Yeah, I don't think I'm that bad. There's a level.
Oh, nobody could ever be that bad.
There's a level of stinkiness. It's this is the worst. And then here's where I am. It's
Yeah, well, I mean, just don't let yourself slip.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Scene. And again, please, Eddie, please don't bring me into your scenes. Leave me out of this. Great. Let's get Gloria, Yoni, and Stark up here for our next game. Gloria, Yoni, Stark. All right, Kent, this game's called Supply the Word, and we need a location or a relationship, whatever you got for these performers.
Looks like Eddie kind of got you back there, didn't
Oh, man, it really stings, really burns.
That's okay. That's why we have you teaching online. We don't let you at the theater anymore.
Right.
All right, so supply the word. Why not have these guys seen about summer vacations? Like, what's their plans for the summer?
Okay, why not? So we're talking about summer vacation plans. Throughout the scene, when someone reaches like this, they're going to be asking for me to finish their sentence. And they're going to have to act like that's what they meant to say. So this is why we call it supply the word summer vacation plans.
All right, you two. So obviously, I've heard pools are going to be very in the summer, but pool noodles out. Instead, everyone's bringing
their mommies
to the pool, and they all party hard.
Okay. You know, I was thinking about that the other day, right? Just the whole idea of bringing your mommy there. And I was like, that sounds great, right? But I think it's lacking. I think we need to add
a little teacup.
A little teacup. I think you can both, you know what I mean by that.
I'm with you completely, because I go to the pool so often and I'm like, oh, I'm having such a lame time. I wish I was here with my mom and some tea, because then I'd be all
British.
And I love being British, but I can only be British with my mom and my cup of tea.
That was so cool how you just became Brit. Okay, we're going to talk about that later. All right, pools, we're done. Okay, now beaches, also very important. Now the thing about beaches is that, you know how people are always scared of like shark attacks and like crashing into rocks. Now people are scared of getting attacked by
their emotions.
Because beaches are intimate.
Yes, I've had that experience before. Having those emotions kind of, I mean, I don't mean to make a pun, but kind of flood over you. It's tough. And
that's beautiful, man.
I know, but we should tell the world how to deal with them. So basically what I did to deal with those emotions is the first thing I did was
I learned Spanish.
And then after I learned Spanish, I
became a vegetarian.
It's the only way. I found it works 94% of the time. So I think we should broadcast that advice to the world.
That's actually amazing, because I was having a similar issue, and I read this book on an 8-step process to being okay at the beach. See, it comes in and out sometimes. And it's step 3 after that was actually looking at yourself in the mirror and yelling,
I am worthy of being abducted by seagulls.
I am worthy of being abducted by seagulls. And I've said it to myself every morning since then. And honestly, I've seen a great change in my self-confidence.
I kind of want to be abducted by seagulls with you two together, though. I just want to point out, I want to put that out there, that you guys mean a lot to me. And I think that there's nothing will bring a group of friends closer together than those seagulls just coming in and just, yoinking you and taking you away.
Seagulls have like a bat cave, or I guess a seagull cave. Like it would be filled with
yoinks.
Yeah, just a ton of them all over the place. I think that'd be a great vacation. That's what we should do for the summer. We should get abducted by seagulls, taken to their seagull cave, and then just look at all the yoinks.
That's the plan. That's it. And that's supply the word. Wow, we really got there. Great. Let's get Jillian, August, Kaya, Justin, Sebastian, Eddie. Okay, awesome. So Jillian, August, and Kaya are going to be our judges. This is America's Got Talent. And I think Kent has got a little preview of some of the talents we may see today.
Well, I would love that, but first I want to know what a yoink is. John.
Oh, it's a onomatopoeia for grabbing something quickly. Yoink.
Okay. All right. Okay, I'm going to look that up and see if you're correct and see if you've taught us something today. All right, so here's the talents that you guys could be. You could be a singer. You could have a musical instrument. You could do impressions. You can do magic. You can dance. You can juggle. You can even do like bird calls or some sort of animal noise impressions if you can do that. And back to you, John. Tell them how we're going to play America's Got Talent today.
Okay, back to you, John. Great. Now, this game is simple. We've got performers, we've got judges. The performers perform, the judges judge. Now, we don't know if these performers are going to perform individually or in any groups, but we'll assume that maybe we'll have at least 2 or 3 performances. So I'll ask performers to turn their videos off. And great. Now, 5 seconds. I want each judge just to say their name. So who is judge number 1? We'll see Kaya. They might not be called Kaya, though. Who are you?
Hello there. I'm Candela Alexius, and I've traveled a lot, and I can judge good talent.
Okay, great. Candela, a well-traveled judge. And August, who are you?
Swanson.
Hey, Swanson. It's good to have you. You're a down-to-earth judge.
I am.
And indeed, you all. Let's go to Jillian. Sorry, Swanson, was there more?
I was just agreeing with you, John.
Thanks, Swanson. Jillian.
Hi, my name is Porsche. I'm named after the car, like the really expensive car. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I can confidently say I'll never not only drive one or ride in one, I probably won't even touch one. And I'll be okay with that. Let's bring in the first performer. Could be anybody. Oh, wow. Look, it looks like we have someone who's going to do animal noises. Are you there?
Yes, I am, mate. Hello.
So many people with funny voices.
Yes, my name is Willis Willoughby. Yes, and I am an animal translator. I can do animal noises. So today I will be doing animal noises for you. So just pick an animal, any animal. Just give me an animal and I'll make a noise then.
Yeah, sure. Let's let one of the judges throw out an animal. Go ahead, judges.
I'd love to hear a toucan.
Okay, toucan coming up. Thank you. Next one. Any other suggestion?
Yeah, another judge.
Can you be like a pink dog? Like a dog, but like pink specifically?
Yeah, sure. Yes, a pink dog. Yes. Any more animals?
Yeah, third judge.
I'm really interested in if you can capture the likeness of the Vietnamese wild boar.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, he really got the death gurgle right. Let's go to Porsche.
The first two, amazing, right? The third one, like, it gave me the jitters a little bit. It kind of scared me, but that's kind of good because it felt real. The acting was on point. It made me feel something deep inside.
Okay, let's go to our down-to-earth judge.
All right, Wilson Willoughby, I gotta say something about just your energy it's electric, and you're just right on the line of being derivative, but you just ride it so perfectly that it's honesty, and yeah, you got my vote.
Love it. To the worldly judge.
Now, I've seen a lot of these animals, and I can tell that you've really done a lot of studying. I think that you actually really captured the pinkness of the poodle.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I would rate this performance an 8 out of 10. This was great.
High praise. Okay, well done, sir. Well done.
Thank you. I'm gonna go talk to my girlfriend. She's a crocodile, by the way. Yeah, I have a fetish for animals, if you didn't notice.
Okay, got weird at the end, but that's okay because we got another performer coming right up. Come on out, performer number 2. It's the world's worst impressions, and I'll let you just jump right into it. Give us some of the world's worst impressions.
Okay, so anybody, just name, give me a good, celebrity.
Me.
Okay, hi, I'm Jillian. Hi. I ran out of things to say.
Okay, so that was Jillian Porsche, and August, who did you recommend?
I would love to hear Curious George.
Okay, just give me a second. Hey guys, it's me, Curious George.
Sounded like George Costanza. Let's go to our worldly judge. Worldly judge, do you have another request?
I'd really like to hear an impression of Baby Yoda.
Huh.
Yeah, this is a tough one. Here, let me try. Here's my best impression. Thank you.
Okay, I'll be honest. You've lived up to your name to the world's worst impressions. Let's go to our worldly judge first. What does she think?
I certainly agree that this could be considered the world's worst impressions.
Mm-hmm. Pretty terrible.
They were pretty good worst impressions. I sensed a lack of commitment for the first one but since it is the world's worst, you did a pretty good job doing that. So
I didn't know. I barely know Jillian. I don't know what she says. I know Curious George. He's a good friend of mine, but
okay, it's not. You set out for them to be bad, so you don't have to explain anything. World's worst impressionist. Let's go.
I commit to my bad impressions, John. I'm not a talentless hack. Okay.
Okay, I smell great. Let's go to our down to earth judge.
All right. I try to be a positive guy, but I gotta say this one just really didn't do it for me. First of all, you didn't even introduce yourself. This show is as much about the stories as it is the talent. And then when it comes to the talent, you don't have any talent. It's just a bad idea, bad execution. Yeah.
Okay, I understand. The reason I didn't introduce myself is because I'm a social parasite who actually has lost his personality over the years and now latches on to poorly made impressions of people.
Okay,
I buried myself under so many layers of irony, I can't remember who I really am.
Probably not the best forum to air that. And let's go to the final judge, Porsche.
What's the opposite of the word good?
Bad?
Bad.
That's what he was.
World's worst.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lived up to the name.
Thank you, world's worst. The judge has spoken. Let's bring out our final competitor in this competition. America's Got Talent indeed. And we have Magic Man Justin. Magic Man Justin, introduce yourself and start your routine.
Yeah, hi. I'm Magic Justin Man. I've done magic in the past, just fiddling around, entertaining children. But I think what I'm about to show you today is downright superhuman. Here, I'll start my little routine. As you can see, this is a giant bag of dry-aged Fruit Loops. All right, and this is an orange bowl right here. So I'm just gonna toss these Fruit Loops into this bowl. Now, it's common knowledge that when tasting Fruit Loops, all the colors are indistinguishable. But I'm going to prove that wrong today, right now. All right? I have a magic sense of taste, and I'm going to show that right now. All right, so we got the first Fruit Loop right now. I don't know if you can tell what color that is. All right. I'm getting a strong sense of umami flavor. I'm getting a sense of 80% fruit, 20% loop. I'm going to say that that one was a yellow. Now let's try another one, shall we? All right, we got this one right here. Okay, this is a very colorful one, I can tell. Very bright colors. I'm sensing that that one's a yellow. All right. I can tell that by your silence that I'm getting all of these correct. Let's try another one. Bam. All right, let's see. I'm gonna smell it first. I'm getting all the flavors in there. All right. I can instantly tell that this tastes like dog feces, but just through that taste, I can hint out some colors on the rainbow. I'm searching. I'm on an LSD trip right now. All right, I'm going to say that that one's a brown. Now, as you can see, I've gotten every single color right, and I think I'm deserving of the prize of winning this competition, this pathetic competition.
Okay, let's just go straight to the judges. Our down-to-earth judge.
Yeah, you know, the premise of this whole thing, it drew me in. It was nice. To be honest, I didn't always see the color before you put it in your mouth, so who knows? You might. I mean, you said you guessed them all, and I believe you. You seem like a down to earth guy.
Yeah,
I'm a down to earth guy. I don't know your name. You might also be named Swanson. All reasons to like you, and that's why you, Swanson, have my Swanson vote.
Okay, let's go to our worldly judge.
I have to say, your original introduction was quite promising, but is brown even a Fruit Loop color?
You know, my tongue does all the work, so that's my job, not yours.
Okay, let's go to judge number 3.
I think that like your performance was like really inspirational, and you definitely have my vote.
Thank you.
Okay, I would have asked why he knows what dog poop tastes like. And that's America's Got Talent. Way to go, everybody. Let's get everybody back on stage. Our next game is Challenge. So what are we going to be debating in Challenge?
John, kids love pizza. Kids also love burgers or cheeseburgers. So I'm going to say, what do they like better? Pizza versus burgers.
Wow. Okay. Well, let's see what these kids like better, pizza or burgers. Who wants to pick a side and start for Challenge? Gloria.
I'm going to say that pizza is better than burgers. Why, you may ask? Because with pizza, you get 3 different shapes. How many do you get with burgers? Not that many. With pizza, you get the square box, the circle hole, and the triangle individuals. Eat that.
Challenge.
August and then Yoni.
Actually, a burger changes shape. We squish it up in your mouth, and then it's squish. So.
Ooh. Yoni?
I was going to say shapes don't really, matter.
Okay, well, one reason why they don't matter is because you chew it up. August, why don't you talk about the digestive process?
So first, when you're digesting, you eat, obviously. We all know this. You put it in your mouth. And then there's, like, enzymes in there, and you're chewing, and then they, the brain goes, hey.
Challenge.
Eddie hates enzymes.
I don't eat with my mouth. I absorb food through my skin.
Oh, ooh, yikes. Justin?
I don't know how, but I was thinking the exact same thing as Edison.
Okay. Eddie, why don't you talk about how you absorb nutrients via your pale skin?
So this is my skin, and if I take a French fry, and I don't have an example, but if I take a French fry and I place it in the crook of my elbow.
Challenge.
August.
He doesn't have an example.
That's right. August, give us an example yourself.
Here's an example of an August. And there's many things this August can do. Sit, do an improv show.
Challenge.
Uh-oh. Yoni.
For the most part, I can do those things too.
Justin.
I can sit.
I mean, that's not very impressive because you do improv on a daily basis just by existing and talking to people.
Okay, Justin, tell us about why improv is life and life is improv. And Yoni, we will get you in here one day.
Improv is life. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. We're just kind of going through the motions, hoping that it works out for the best in us, and we just have to keep out a positive
challenge.
Sebastian.
It's not like we do improv every Saturday. It's not like this is a show right now, right? Like this is no improv. This is real life, right? Right?
Eddie.
If improv is life, is that why I'm so bad at it?
Okay, and let's let Yoni talk. Yoni, wild card, you didn't challenge, but now you got the floor.
My name is Yoni, and today I want to talk to you about life and improv and how they are basically the same thing. I agree with the person who said that. I don't remember at the moment, but sometimes, yeah.
Improv and life are not spelled the same, therefore they cannot be the same thing.
All right, talk about how letters mean different words, and then we'll get to Jillian and Gloria later.
Now, you might not know this because it's a very sophisticated topic, but letters mean stuff. I learned this recently. It's very cool. If you put them together, you create something, you get this, called a word. Right? Like, what is that? These words can mean something. Do you know like that thing you hold in your hand and you can like order food?
Justin.
They only mean something because we dictate meaning upon them, but they have no inherent meaning in of themselves.
All right, Justin, talk about how even things that have meaning have no meaning in a world that's meaningless.
Life is meaningless, and we just have to work our way through this.
Challenge.
Yoni.
Life is improv. We've already talked about this.
I know we already talked about it, so we're not going to double back. Jillian.
I don't believe in life. I don't think it exists.
Jillian, tell us what actually exists.
So I believe that windshields exist. I believe that cars exist. But I don't believe that people exist. You know, like objects.
Challenge.
Stark.
If you think cars exist, have you ever seen a baby car? I don't think so.
Really got it there, didn't we? Stark, talk about how cars aren't living creatures that start as babies and grow.
Cars may move, but it's not because they're alive. No.
Challenge. Have you ever seen the movie Cars? They're alive.
And they love pizza, and that's why pizza is better than burgers. That is challenge. Give yourselves a round of applause. All right, our next game is Good, Bad, Worst. We've got Jillian, we've got August, and we need one person to step in for bad advice. So who would like to step in for bad advice? Eddie is the first person out. It's a big day for Eddie.
Yes, we know now the advice will definitely be bad that Eddie's here.
Yep.
John, I've got some great questions that these guys can maybe give me some advice. And I did learn so much about how meaningless everything is in the last bit. And so maybe this doesn't mean anything, but I hope it will. So I'm going to ask your people who give me advice, how can I find perfect love?
Okay, August, good advice. How can you find perfect love?
First of all, that is such just a nice sentiment, you know, looking for love. Everyone should look for love. I mean, I think you can't really force love, you know? It's something that just comes naturally. But if you keep following your passions and doing things that you like, you're going to meet other like-minded people and maybe naturally fall in love.
Eddie, bad advice. How to fall in love?
You can't. It doesn't exist. And if it does, then it usually ends poorly.
All right, and the worst advice for falling in love?
So love reminds me of Valentine's Day, which reminds me of the time in elementary school when nobody gave me a Valentine. Everyone else got one, but I didn't get one. And that made me really sad and have a distrust in people. So then I started going to therapy, and my therapist told me that I have a lot of issues with how I view people. So honestly, at the end of the day, therapy is just, it's really healthy for everyone.
Sounds like it's working. I got to yoink that therapist from you.
Yeah, so John, what they're saying is I have to fall in love with my therapist, I think. I think that's what I got out of that, okay?
That's it.
Let's lighten it up just a little bit. I get a puppy can you guys tell me how I should potty train him?
Good advice. Potty train a puppy.
I think the first thing, the most important thing is you have to keep shame out of it. There's no place for shame here, no place for judgment. You know, I just, you know, you gotta make sure he's happy as well. You know, I think you can put down those pads to make sure everyone's feeling safe and everything. And then it won't be super hard. Just believe in yourself too, you know.
All right, bad advice. Potty train a puppy.
If that dog goes to the bathroom in the house, you're going to take it outside, leash it up, and throw tomatoes at it. That's the only way it's going to learn.
Okay, harsh but fair. And the worst advice for potty training a dog.
I really like to draw paw prints on my my math paper. And I had a math test last week. It was really hard, and they taught us this like new formula. It's like algebra, right? Whatever. Math is like the worst subject in the world. I don't really get why it exists. I don't think that it should. Yeah. I hate math.
I respect that. Kent, how about one speed round? Give us a question and we'll answer really quickly.
Sure. I have no idea what Jillian just said. So I'm pulled over by a policeman for running a red light. He comes up to the car. I roll down my window. What should I say to him? Give me some good advice.
All right. Real quick. Good advice for what to say to a cop who pulled you over.
What seems to be the problem?
Bad advice.
Tell him that screw the police and then just drive away.
The worst advice.
Run him over.
Hey, that's good, bad, worst. We are not legally bound by the advice given. It is for educational purposes only, entertainment purposes only.
Yeah, I hope so.
Great, let's get Kaya, Gloria, Sebastian, Stark out here.
Little Piano Man, John. How do we play Piano Man? I've got a song I want them to sing, a song title for you, but tell how we're playing it first.
All right. Gloria is going to sing a song in a coffee shop. And Kaya, Sebastian, and Stark are sitting in that coffee shop, and they each think that the song is about them. So what's the name of this song, Kent?
You Can't Go Back.
You Can't Go Back. Okay. You Can't Go Back. The game's called Piano Man. Take it away, Gloria.
I walk down a road and I try to look forward, but this girl's right in front of me and says no going back. She has long dark hair and is as pretty as the sky.
Excuse me?
But she
I'm sorry to interrupt your song, but I'm pretty sure that you're singing about me without my permission. And I just think that's very unacceptable and inappropriate for you to do.
No. I get where you're coming from. Dark hair. No. Not about you. Don't worry. I promise you're going to like the chorus. Okay. So I keep going down the path to my right and left turns. I go and see a bird in the sky. It's blue.
Okay, I'm sorry. I used to be a bird. I'm not sure if you knew that, but it just feels like you're talking about me, and it's fine. Like I'm fine with that. I was just curious. Is that what?
No, I didn't know that people came from birds sometimes. Totally get it. No worries. All right. I'm almost where I want to be, and there right in front of me is that guy that I always see. He's tall, but he's short, and he looks kind of funny at me, and I say,
Hey, wait. Why are you talking about me? I'm tall, and I'm short. Like, what? Why are you calling me out?
It was kind of like an analogy just for like life. I wasn't talking about one specific guy.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. All right. It's a bright and sunny day, and I'm looking my way. Life's looking up, and it's nice outside. But I see there's someone over there and her eyes are puffy. Oh my God, it looks like she just cried. So I go over there and I ask her, hey, what's up? She said, nothing, bro. I just really want a pup. I want a dog. I want a dog. She said she really wanted a dog. And I was like, that's cool, but I'm not here to talk about this. Can I go back? And she said, no, you can't go back and they won't take my puppy back from...
I thought this was a coincidence, but I had this exact conversation with somebody in the park, and I really, really, really want a dog. You're talking about me in your song.
I'm not talking about you. I promise I'm not talking about you. It's just quinky dink. Okay. So I start to go home where I'm all alone, wishing I had someone there with me. But I see a bee buzzing just around.
That's not funny. Okay, I get it. I understand. I went from a bee to a bird. How do you know this? I've kept this secret for so long, and I'm sorry. Okay.
I hate my job. Gosh, can you just let me get through my song? Okay, jeez. So I open the door after my long path, but my mom's all there so angry, and I hear her evil laugh. She laughs like...
Wait a minute. Why are you talking about me, huh? Daughter?
Okay, good. Scene, that's Piano Man, and that's your mom, who's also a man who's tall and short. Okay, that's Piano Man, and now we're going to get Justin, Eddie, and Yoni out here for interrogation. And Justin is going to give us a thumbs up when he cannot hear us and he's turned his speakers off. So Justin, give us a thumbs up when you cannot hear us. Okay, Kent, we need a crime, a location, and an accomplice.
Okay. Okay, so he stole a Slurpee. Okay, but it'd be too easy if it's a 7-Eleven. So how about at Burger King?
Okay.
Stole a Slurpee at Burger King, and he did it with Zac Efron.
Okay, trying to get him to say that he stole a Slurpee. He was at Burger King, and his accomplice was Zac Efron, the actor from High School Musical and Neighbors and other places. Okay, let's bring him back in.
Okay, and I'm going to leave. Have fun.
All right, this game's called Interrogation. Justin is being interrogated by two cops. They're going to get him to confess his crime, where it took place, and his accomplice. Take it away, cops, for interrogation.
Are you ready to confess, you rotten son of a gun?
Yeah, I am. I'm ready to confess and spill my guts.
I mean, you would be spilling your guts after all that. I mean, that was really a lot to take in.
Underage drinking.
Underage. No, but
he sure was drinking, but
yeah, that's the thing
maybe
I was
not
gonna
what he
finish
thinks
my
he
sentence
was.
with.
I consumed some type of substance of some kind.
Well, we all do that every day, buddy. You consume the substance so sweet.
Sugary.
And
yeah,
that's
sugary,
the same
yeah.
thing as sweet. We're not on the same wavelength here, but
Sugary is a different thing than sweet, okay?
I must have eaten some type of candy, lots of candy, right?
you didn't chew this or gnash on it with your teeth. You
If you
didn't
need
use your
to
teeth
chew
at all.
this, you
Just
have
went
a serious problem.
It's a liquid chocolate.
Wow, that would be even worse. But actually,
what do you
maybe
think this is, winter? It's the middle of the summer. You wouldn't get hot chocolate or liquid chocolate.
Ice cream, yeah. I must have gotten a lot of ice cream, right?
You disgust me, sir.
You're solid to me, though. Yeah,
No,
you know,
you stole...
normally it's more fruity, I would say, usually.
Like the Fruit Loops that I tasted?
No, you drank it. Remember, you drank it.
Right, I drank something fruity and sugary.
You can drink it as much as you want, but you stole it.
Okay,
I'm surprised you didn't get brain freeze after all that.
Brain freeze. I stole fruity ice cream.
No, you didn't. You already tried that. You walked into a place.
You
the
drank
restaurant-
it. It's not ice cream.
All right. Okay.
Really taking advantage of that open
We're not
24/7
opening up that
thing.
can of worms.
Okay. I won't open the can of worms.
You really took advantage of their whole open 24/7 thing and just took their most popular thing.
I went to McDonald's and I got the milkshake.
No, you really just slurped it down. Like it was
Slurped it
incredible.
down. Fruity. That's
Oh, so close, but no.
Did you get one of those red straws?
Yeah.
He did.
Red straws. Wendy's?
No.
Oh boy.
Hey,
Over.
Yoni, you remember that other case we had of that guy who stole a culotta from Dunkin' Donuts? I bet he inspired this psycho that we got in this room right now.
If only I had knowledge of lots of confectionery.
Hey, look, there's this. I'm stop for a second. I don't care about you anymore, Eddie. You know that those radio shows they play that like guess that sound game?
Yeah.
I am having trouble with this one. Could you just listen to it for a second? It goes. Can you tell what that is?
I know exactly what that is, and I think our perp does too.
I think he does too.
Yeah.
You
Answer
normally find that at a nice little 24/7 store,
Rhymes
Yep.
with burp.
a little convenience store.
Rhymes with. Oh God. Soda drinks. Yes, soda drinks.
No.
Oh, but
Rhyme
it
with
was
burp.
so.
Burp?
All right, so I'm doing this crossword puzzle here, and it's asking me for a 6-letter word it's an exercise where you jump up and then you land and do a push-up on the ground. You know the
Slurpee?
that's what it is. Oh, thank
Oh, a
God.
Slurpee.
Finally.
Oh man.
So that's what you did.
Oh,
Now
yeah,
my
I totally
question.
did that, officer.
Now my
What's the
question
charge?
is how you didn't get it from 7-Eleven.
Yeah, you did it
Yeah,
at
I
a
did
really
from-
unusual place.
Maybe
Maybe not too unusual, but still, it's not the
not
first
too
place you think of.
unusual.
Give him a clue.
It wasn't
I mean,
7-Eleven.
at
That's
this
as much
point,
of a clue as he's gonna get.
You're the king of Slurpee related crimes, right? now.
Burger
You're-
King. Burger King, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
That was way easier. Okay, yeah.
But
Burger
this
King
one-
did it for
And your accomplice, the man who bought you who helped you steal that Slurpee.
You
Oh,
put, on,
man.
you put on the greatest show and just waltzed
Yeah.
on in there and yoinked it. Wow, I love that word today.
He went to the same high school as you.
He did.
Phew. Oh God.
Two of you disguised as lifeguards.
You two were in the musical together.
Yep.
Oh, musical. Man, if only I knew musicals. Ewan McGregor.
Hey, come on, guys. Get into some
Oh, you
guests.
As
sweet,
it- as
sweet
it
boy.
was-
No. Listen, you were watching. You were watching for the right moment to just get in there and.
You both were in it together.
Uh-huh. He just took you right onto the other side.
Right on to Jesus?
The other no.
Come
You
on,
really-
musical?
perp, get your head in the game.
I'm trying to get my head in the
You really
game.
rewrote the stars when it comes to Slurpee stealing.
The stars.
You rewrote them. You rewrote yeah.
What would Mickey Mouse say about your actions?
What would Mickey Mouse say about your act?
Donald Duck. Walt Disney.
No. Donald Duck
No,
wasn't
somebody
in
much
musicals.
more real than some stupid cartoon
And
character.
much hotter than Donald Duck, in my own personal opinion. But it's up to you.
Up to me. Goofy then.
No, they're real.
Oh, they're real. Okay, they're real person. I went to high school with them.
You went to high school with them?
You did. You went to high school with them, and you were in the musical with them as well.
And that musical was just the greatest show I've ever seen.
High School Musical.
And that's what it was. It was a musical in high school, or if you want to shorten it, you can.
Oh yeah, that. Oh man, if
Call
only I
it
loved it.
with this person a high school
John,
musical.
can I be the criminal next time?
That's probably a good idea. It was that
What?
guy. Was his name Troy?
Yes.
Yeah,
what?
yes,
No.
yes, that was him. Was it? I
Who?
think it was.
I think his name was Troy.
We're not talking about
Yeah,
high school musical
but that was
characters
his
here.
character. What was his real name?
His real name? Oh, it was No, it was
Not the
really
character, the actor.
the actor. Yeah, the actor. His name was Zachary.
If you're his grandmother, yes, you might call him Zachary, but
All right, we'll call it at that.
No, wait, no. It's on the tip of my tongue.
so close.
Zac Efron.
Hey,
got it.
Zac Efron. Okay, great. A harrowing ordeal. We got growing and shrinking coming up. Let's get Stark, Eddie, Justin, Kaya out here.
I'm spent now, John. Boy, Justin had to really work it. Okay.
Can I be the criminal?
So here's what we
next?
got. Who wants to be first? And I'll give you who wants to be first. And I'm going to tell
Eddie.
you what you're going to. Okay. Are we afraid to let Eddie go first? Okay. Influencer, Eddie. You're an influencer.
You should be.
Okay. All right. So you can go minimize yourself. You'll come out first. Second, let's make it Kaya, because I want Kaya to come out, because then you guys can be on a date. I pity you, Kaya. Okay. 3, Stark, you wanted to come out so you can be the life coach. You're their life coach, and Eddie will need a life coach. Okay. And 4 is Yoni. Yoni, you're organizing the graduation meeting. You know, what's a graduation going to be like at your school? So you're in charge of the graduation, what it's going to look like, maybe the after graduation party or whatever. And then, perfect for Justin. Justin, you're going to come in and you're going to be in the game Truth or Dare, and you're the one who's going to make a truth or dare to somebody, okay? So those are the 5 in the order in which they come in. John, why don't you let everybody know how we play the game, and I'm going to go watch from the sidelines.
All right, we're going to do it quick, and this is just going to be growing, not shrinking. We're going to start with 1 person, build up to 5 people. Each person that enters changes the scene to their suggestion, and we do a new scene. And we're going to do that 5 times. So let's start with Eddie by himself, and we're going to get up to 5 people. And this is the incredible growing machine.
What's up? My name's Tommy. I'm a gamer. And I play video games. So hi, let's play some video games. Okay. So how you play this game is you take your hands off the keyboard and you stop playing because you're trash. Oh, got ya. Okay. So how you really play is you put your fingers on the W, A, and D keys to move around, and then if you want to move faster, you press Shift. You click to defeat the enemies, and yeah, that's basically it, guys. Be sure to
enter Kaya.
Hey there.
Hi, this is the first time I've been able to go on a date since they took the ankle bracelet off.
From the hospital, right?
Yeah, sure, from the hospital.
I know. I was there. I was sitting by your bed every night. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, that's right. You took care of me when I was in the hospital after I committed those horrific crimes that...
I know.
Yeah.
But we don't really need to get into those because you're a new person.
Yeah, that's the past, you know. I'm looking to commit bigger and better things in the future. Yeah. I do bigger and better. I'm moving on to new horizons.
Exactly. And I'll be there to help you.
Hey, so I guess you're my 3 o'clock couple. So I heard over the phone that your main problem was just the lack of communication. And do you just want to tell me a little bit more about that?
I can tell you. It's okay. She doesn't want to talk, so, you know, it's fine.
Excuse me?
Here we go again, Stephanie.
All right, everyone. I think that this year we can make the caps and the gowns even more expensive than last year, and we can double the prices of the yearbooks.
Double? We should triple them. Yeah, just triple them. Trust me.
That's a much better idea. I'm promoting you to Vice Principal Stark.
Don't you guys think it's wrong that we're hurting the middle class by charging so much money for yearbooks? Isn't this wrong?
Nah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
All right. We're going to have to play some truth or dare, all right, Eddie?
Oh, no.
I brought your entire extended family here just for this.
Oh, God.
You and I both know that we're unsure about where this relationship is going, and I'm going to offer you either to tell me the truth about whether you want to take this official, or I'm going to dare you to leave me right now.
Wow.
You better make your decision quick, sweetie.
Justin, I'm madly in love with you.
I'm so glad that
Now
you...
come here and let me give you a big smooch.
Oh yeah, let's go on. Get in. Man, okay.
That's my grandson.
Okay, and that's the incredible growing machine. All right, we got one more game. It's Poets Idol. Let's get Sebastian, August, Jillian, Gloria out here. Kent, they're going to improvise a poem. What's the suggestion for their poem?
Well, we gave it to the earlier cast, and now let's see what this cast can do. Spring. It is springtime, and I'd like to see their feelings about spring in a poem.
Great.
I'll be watching from the side, John.
Always good to know. All right, who's going first? Spring poem. Sebastian.
College parties, no masks. Miami, no masks. Vacations, no mask. Breaking all the rules, because that makes us cool. Let's just break the mandates and go and party and drool and jump on the cars and dance around and get arrested and dress up as a clown. I don't know what rhymes. And, be around flowers in the meadows in the spring. So let's all do this. Let's do that thing. Take off the mask. No mask, no mask, no masks.
All right, who's spring next?
I can spring. Here come the spring showers. Mud, mud, mud. The pollen comes down. Crud, crud, crud. Failing all your classes because you don't care anymore. Dud, dud, dud. It's spring. Thank you.
Thank you. Jillian or Gloria? It's going to have to be one of you. Let's call it as Gloria.
Spring is here, and the birds do chirp, but make sure you don't slip in the wet dirt. When it's nice outside, you don't have to wear a jacket, but bring one in case, 'cause it might rain. Just pack it. The flowers come out, and they say hello. Say bye-bye to the melting snow. Spring is here, it's time to rejoice. Spring is here. Hello, make some noise.
All right, thank you. Jillian, last one.
Oh, joyous spring, the pollen that you bring to me, the allergies, the stuffy noses, everything. So beautiful. I love spring. It makes me feel so happy to be around the beautiful growing flowers and the trees and the picnics. So beautiful.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's our show, and welcome to spring. Everybody, come on out. Come on out.
Well, John, that really made me feel a lot better. We did spring in the earlier show, and everybody had allergies, and this team just made spring so wonderful. The snow is melting. Quite a good job. Well, you can see this team every Saturday at 5 p.m. once a month. So if you go back to the 5 p.m. on LAC Comedy, you can check all their different shows. And we appreciate the newbies in here today, Kaya, Jillian, and August. And let's introduce all our cast before we leave. And we appreciate all the chat comments. We'll be taking any more chat comments for about the next 2 minutes. So we read them off at the end to everybody. So feel free to do that. Once again, I'm Ken Scove. Let's thank John for doing a fine job again, John.
Thank you.
Thanks, John.
And you do not smell, John. Just a disclaimer for everybody. Justin.
Yes, he does.
Hello. Thank you for watching.
Yoni.
Bye.
Eddie.
I'd be ashamed, but I have no shame left.
Kaya.
Thank you. Bye.
Gloria.
Thanks for watching.
Jillian.
Farewell for now.
Sebastian.
In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
August.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for watching. Sleep well.
And Stark.
See you later, crocodile.
Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Check this group out again in 4 weeks. Check out all the shows on LAC Comedy on YouTube. We got 15 teams now. We're running full. See you next time.